got it like that. Did take advantage of the syrup upset, which, you know, you take those, but now is going to try his best to take that even farther in this game in top 32 to open up this bracket at Wavelength 2024.
Now this is a matchup we've seen all the time at the top level, Snake versus Palutena. And the main thing about a matchup like this is Palutena has a lot of those invincible aerials, the dash attack, the back air, to deal with those explosives in general and get early damage up. It's going to be up to CJFrozen to get those explosives, actually get your damage. Right now, you're really struggling just a little bit.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a matchup that's big about stage positioning. When I watch this matchup in region between Pelka and Wampy, it's all about who can keep the stage positioning. Because when Palutena can lock down Snake in the corner, it is very difficult for Snake to get out sometimes.
Definitely, it's a really good point. We're seeing so far, Podge is doing a really good job of playing around the platforms, forcing CJFrozen to really awkward aerial position. Seeing right now going for the ledge trap as air dodge to avoid that grenade. Playing so patiently at the ledge is huge against Snake. The character cleave switch the positions on a dime so consistently.
Yeah, both players playing patiently right there, not trying to give too much to their opponent, just trying to feel each other out in these early moments. The back throw not going to be able to do it, but another edge guard situation not able to finish it out there, and we're back to neutral.
Setting up C4 on the platform, waiting for Podge to jump in there. I like the idea for CJFrozen. Not able to find it just yet, unfortunately, but actually ducking under the forward air with that down to staying close to the ground, which is one of the parts of the game that Palu struggles with the most. CJ with a really solid game plan and finding the C4. You can't forget about the C4 on the platform. We just started.
Yeah, I mean, that is an early wake-up call for Border Hopper. Needs to, you know, be ready for that C4, and is probably going to be scouting that out now that he got hit by it early in this game number one.
Very good stuff. And already at 164, max rage on this Snake. You need to stop yesterday. The back from mid-stage is not going to take it just yet. At 175, the grenade actually saving it. That's such a smart recovery. And CJFrozen gets caught on the landing. But as you can see, his adaptation in the air has been phenomenal so far.
Yeah, I like what you said. That was a really smart recovery, but Border Hopper was ready for it. You know, he was like, oh, he didn't commit too early to cover the low recovery and was ready to cover high. And we're seeing that Border Hopper is going to threaten high recoveries, so you need to be on your toes if you're CJFrozen every time you're recovering.
Snake trying to play more ground here, recognizing that Podge is doing a really good job of covering the platform, staying on the ground, taking the grenades, going for those low aerials, getting caught, getting a little bit too greedy there with that nair. Here comes the back there, coming out once more. Podge looking for the air, and the backer going all the way out there and taking that second stock.
That is a huge swing for Border Hopper. You know, got hit by the C4 early on, woke up immediately after that, taking 2 straight stocks from CJFrozen, and it has a huge lead right now, but CJFrozen is slowly making that back.
Yeah, looking to make this damage up, setting those grenades, trying to find those little traits that he can get the damage back up. Going for that down tilt there, not able to find an up smash just yet. Setting the C4 under the platform, and the backer catching Pacha, getting a little too overzealous there with the side special. Looking for that helper recovery, going high again there with that Nikita. Again, I catch that lane there with the backer. Pacha's been playing so patiently, but unfortunately, one mess of one greedy jump in and get caught with that Snake up tilt.
Yeah, tried to go for the auto reticle there at an unsafe distance, and CJFrozen was ready for that with an up tilt. Freest up tilt of his life. He won't get another one of those in this set. Getting a grab here, double parry. That was a strange interaction.
I'm loving how CJFrozen finds most of his interactions from approaching on the ground with down tilt. Of course, we have Pacha playing the game as well.
Oh
nice F smash there. Not going to find the one just yet, but a good idea to cover that recovery. Grenades getting a decent bit of damage there. Those trades, they'll stack up real quick. If you're Pacha, you've got to be careful. 100%, you could take stock off here off the stage. Down throw coming out. Can't find that back air. There's the back throw once more. CJFrozen on those last legs, but armoring through that side special and still hanging on.
Oh my God, so much going on in this situation. CJFrozen not ready for that back throw, and Border Hopper's going to take game number one.
Very well played there from Pacha in that game number one. Recognizing his weakness in the matchup, saying, okay, CJFrozen's been playing super grounded the entire time. Opening every stock, crouching down low, doing those down tilts, trying to catch you in the air, right? So Pacha's saying, okay, I'm going to play slightly above the ground. With short hop distance, I'm going to go for my landing nairs, my pickups with the down tilts, and go for those back airs to take your off stage. Threatening Snake whenever he's in disadvantage, because it doesn't happen that often. So whenever Snake is in a bad position, you need to punish that immediately like no other.
And we're already seeing Border Hopper do that in practice right now. It's all, you know, there's sometimes you have the theory like, okay, I need to threaten these edge guards. I need to get stocks in those situations. And sometimes it's hard to put that into practice, but we're already seeing that early on in this set that he's taking advantage of it. CJFrozen was not far behind at the end there. It came down to one edge guard situation that Border Hopper just rinsed and repeated very well. But I had a feeling if CJFrozen got back to stage there, that he was going to bring it to last stock, last hit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, you have the right idea. You have a pretty solid game plan going through the rest of the set. Okay, I know this Palu wants to jump. And if I stay on the ground, if I go for those low swinging little down tilts, and I find the up tilt when he jumps in, that's where I find my consistent stocks. If you're playing, if you are staying in this match, you need to play the grounded game like you have no other option. And of course, Pacha recognizing that early on and punishing you for that, but CJFrozen recognizing, like, as long as you don't get too overzealous, that game plan should work out for you. But let's see going into this game too, if we change that up at all. We're against the Hollow Bastion. How do you feel about the stage, man?
I do think that Snakes love this stage.
Okay.
I'm best friends with Ritual. Ritual will tell you never take a Snake, never let Snake have Hollow Bastion, because as you're seeing already in this game, he is going to use that platform as a home for him to set up his grenades and set up what he wants to do in this matchup.
Definitely a very good play. We're seeing already CJFrozen finding some good damage with those grenades, trying to play around that platform. Pacha already encroaching early on, using the auto reticle, using the Nair to cover the entire Hollow Bastion platform and force the Snake into such an awkward position. Because again, you're already carried back to the ledge, and as soon as Pacha finds that one interaction, he goes back to center stage and taking away Snake's one win condition on the stage.
Oh my god, and again, it comes down to these offstage interactions, and you're feeling if you're CJFrozen, if you can survive longer in these situations, you're gonna have a good time, but Border Hopper is making it so difficult for him to recover.
Looking to find a cheeky stock there with the grenades and the up tilts as well. It's doing a really good job of getting the damage up here on Pacha, trying to force him to think every single time he gets back on stage. Here comes the Nair loops again, big damage off of the ledge. Pacha's been doing such a good job keeping the consistent pressure off stage, and CJFrozen is just struggling to get reset in neutral once more.
Yeah,
he wants it so bad he can't find it.
He's really been tested in these corner situations, like having to pull out every stop. And Border Hopper, even though CJFrozen is pulling out a lot of unique options, is ready for it. It's been very impressive so far, but CJFrozen still, despite losing in a lot of those situations, is still in this, is getting the most out of his neutral wins as he can. 31% on one hit. You take those every day of the week.
Yeah, definitely good trades there from the Snake. Now CJFrozen doing everything as hard as he can. Stay grounded here, waiting, forcing Pacha to approach him, but again, he gets over-aggressive just one time. He goes in for that aggressive Nair and gets punished for it in spades. Pacha, his punish game has been phenomenal so far, but again, that dash attack from the ledge, the stuff setting it up in neutral. CJFrozen needs to play the patient game, and unfortunately gets called out for that down tilt once more.
Yeah, the back air is going to do it. That was a classic nice back air, okay? When you got to call him out when you see him, okay? But yeah, dash attack out of the corner there for CJFrozen, getting the follow up with the down tilt. Okay, I like that. Can he keep the stage control is the question though. That's the name of the game. The up tilt, ooh, yeah, yep. So hard to approach under that platform.
The biggest thing in this set so far has been the momentum shifting ever so slightly whenever either of the two players get a little too over-aggressive. See CJFrozen finally recognize it. I need to stay planted on the ground. I cannot over-connect. Oh, because stuff like that happens. If I have you in the center of the stage, I can find so much damage as Snake. And we see he's sitting pretty comfortably here in the lead under the Hollow Bastion platform.
Yep, getting another down tilt. I feel like down tilt has been the move of the set so far for CJFrozen. So many openings with that move, and then finishing it off with the up tilt, a classic Snake KO option.
Grenade packing up with the F tilt there. Pacha trying to catch the roll in, but actually can have the F tilt to catch it out yourself. C4 coming out, not going to catch the one just yet either. From forward air, Pacha again getting a little aggressive, trying to come back there from ledge. C4 set up, grenade set up, up smash coming out, but the explosive flame going to save you there. But the C4 forgetting about it once more, once again. Pacha getting just a little bit too overzealous, getting called out there by the C4, and now CJFrozen on the board, 1-1 in game.
I got hit too. I'll be honest. I didn't know the C4 was there, and it felt like that was a good, battle out of the corner there from Border Hopper. Tried to follow up with a juggle, but just wasn't ready for the C4, and CJFrozen will take that, evening up this set at 1-1.
Yeah, definitely. I think CJFrozen just committed to his gameplay in the sense like, okay, I'm on Hollow Bastion. The only time I want to jump is to go on top of the platform and punish things. Regardless, besides that, I'm staying under the platform. I'm down tilting. Like you mentioned, down tilt has been the savior of the set for CJFrozen, and I'm finding those cheeky stocks either with up tilt or with the C4, which again, Pacha needs to be a little bit more aware of as we go back to PS2.
Yeah, and we saw how important the counter pick was for CJFrozen in that game. Let's see how Border Hopper can take advantage of PS2 here. And also, this is the flex game. The winner of this game gets counter pick advantage for the rest of the set. So this is a huge game number 3.
Definitely a very good point there, Waffle Man. Now setting on PS2 already. CJFrozen early on with the C4 set up under the PS2 platform. Again, playing to the weaknesses of his opponent, recognizing he gets a little too over-aggressive, jumping in, setting off those trades, and finding so much damage for the Snake. The pressure is immaculate so far.
Yeah, and you know a Snake player is playing hot when they are throwing out forward smashes at the ledge. You know they're feeling confident, so definitely no doubt about CJFrozen's confidence here. It's all about, can he deal with the relentless pressure from Border Hopper, who is also playing at the top of their game, it feels like.
100%, very good point. Now we're seeing Tasha's trying to land from that PS2 platform, looking for them down and looking for anything to get back into this game. We're seeing teleport to the other side of PS2, forcing the Snake to approach. That's the best thing you can do right now, forcing Snake to approach you as opposed to getting into his little bird box under the platform. You don't want to mess with that whatsoever.
Yeah, and forcing Snake to approach with that anti-zoning tool in the auto reticle. We saw that if you space it the wrong way, CJFrozen will have an opportunity to approach, and just catching Border Hopper in an awkward situation there in neutral, getting underneath the Palu and getting an up tilt. I mean, that has been, I think he's gotten like 7 or 8 KOs so far in this set with that move.
I mean, yeah, he's playing his game plan perfectly. Using that down shot, setting Snake to this side of the stage. I think that's a good thing for CJFrozen. You have the whole stage of PS2 to set up your grenades once more. That's supposedly still not going to do it. Just getting so much rage to Snake at this point. You need to stop yesterday. The Snake with rage takes you early on. And again, another tri-state twister. Are you sure this guy's from Canada? This is like the 3rd tri-state twister of the set.
I don't know, man. I mean, sometimes Palus are moving so quick in those offstage situations, you just get hit by it, you know? I mean, I'll be honest, like, there are so many options that Palu is threatening in those situations. It's hard to deal with, so yeah,
100%.
no surprise there. But Border Hopper putting out so much percent after taking that stock and finishing off with an up smash. Are you kidding me?
And that's the thing, man. You have so much momentum. You think, oh yeah, I'm going to get back in. You're going to find that damage. You can't stop me now. And you overcommit just like that. And Pacha finds that punish and accentuating so much damage up a full stock and some change. Looking for the kill. You know what he wanted there. You felt it. I felt it. And Pacha is on the top of his game here in this game 3.
Oh my God. This is you got to stop the momentum somehow if you're CJFrozen. If you're able to get this edge guard situation, you slow down Border Hopper and you can kind of make a comeback in this game. And that is exactly what you needed if you were CJ.
Very good stuff there. And now final scenario, 100% on Snake. Honestly, if there's any character who can bring it back to this deficit, it's going to be Snake. Looking to find damage here with those grenades. And actually, Pacha going against the left side of the shield to avoid that grenade. Very smart Snake counterplay there for a grab as well. Using the auto to get that damage up. Just playing the patient game. You overextend just once, and this game could be even in the blink of an eye. You got to be careful if you're this Palu. Yeah, and one thing to notice is that Snake is one of the characters with the grenades is always, you always feel like the trades are in your favor, but when you're at 120% and your opponent's at 20, Palu will take any trades. So you got to make sure that your grenades are hitting your opponent and your opponent only in these situations. Great dash attack out of the corner. Yeah, amazing dash attack out of the corner. CJFrozen recovering like no other. The full still actually saving him there, the forward air. Still not going to do it. Looking to get back out of stag. Here comes the grenade. Cypher going back up, still hanging on just fine. Make it back on. A little over-aggressive there with that dash attack and getting the roll-in called out by that back air. What a great end to that game.
And you mentioned it earlier, how many times CJ has gotten hit by those back throws. And CJ was panicking because he thought the back throw was going to come out again. And Border Hopper was just like, oh, you're going to panic? I'm ready to cover that roll with the back air. You're at 150%. You're done. You're done for. And going up 2-1 in this set, 1 game away from moving on into top 16 at Wavelength 2024.
It's actually a really good point you bring up about the back throws at ledge, right? Like a thing in matchups like this at the higher level, recognizing your opponent getting scared at the end there. Look, you saw it. As soon as he got back to ledge, the first thing you want to do is pull out that get-up attack, right? Recognizing that, like, he's scared of that grab. He's been using the Palutena grab super, super well. And now going back to Hollow Bastion, of course, this is CJFrozen comfort pick. Like you mentioned earlier, even if we go to Game 5, Pacha has that stage counter pick for that aforementioned Game 5.
Yeah, but CJ already starting off well in this game number 1 with a parry into down tilt. Another one, okay. Loving that, and getting the 2 up airs in a row. Okay, I'm loving this. I have a feeling it's gonna go to Game 5. It's just a feeling, guys. It's not a guarantee.
All right, fair enough. Now looking to try to catch that teleport there onto the platform. CJFrozen looking for an opening here under the Hollow Bastion. Again, crashing on the ground, using that down tilt, playing the patient game. You have 80% lead on Palutena. You are not approaching whatsoever. Instead, Pacha has to bring the aggressive game to you. Finds that nair finally, but still rolling back into center stage. No punish there, but Pacha, you have to pick up on things like that.
Wow, and that was a weird auto reticle there because it felt like CJ was in a good place to punish it, but just got stuffed out. Auto reticle beating out nair is not something that I thought would happen. Dash attack to send up another ledge trap situation. Weird interaction there. both players just scrambling in this stage situation.
Definitely keeping this very close here, looking for the explosive flame. The platform again, CJFrozen sitting relatively comfortable, getting a little aggressive there with the grenade. Up on shield, Pacha playing so patient, getting hit with the explosion there, unfortunately. And the up air comes out. Like you said, CJFrozen, the pressure with these up airs so far has been insane. And Pacha has been out of the air every single time. This is a no-fly zone.
Yeah, no-fly zone. And I feel like CJ didn't even throw out one singular up air in the first 4 games of this set, and is now just throwing them out like they're nothing. Oh, the spot dodge into down tilt. He's playing so hot right now.
There you go, setting up those grenades again. Insane trades going up to CJ. Again, the up tilt. The anti-airs on this tower, recognizing Pacha's been so greedy in the air. Recognizing like, hey, I've got a really good up air. I've got a really good up tilt. You got to get down from it. You don't want to play my grounded game? I'm going to force you to play the grounded game. I am going to force you to get down from there.
Oh my god, 3 stocks to 1 for CJ. It's looking like it's going to be a game 5, but if Pacha is going to put on a spectacular show here, a reverse 3 stock, then it could end in 4 games right here. But it's got to start with a stock right here in this situation right now. Can't take too much %.
Oh, again, the roll-on front to avoid that grab. We saw that Pacha went for the tri-stick, doesn't find it just yet. With the down throw and the grenade as well. Mixing up the shield there with that dash attack. Again, CJFrozen playing phenomenally. Nice catch on the drift down with that explosive play, but Pacha's got one crazy climb to make back if he wants to bring this game back in his favor.
Yeah, grenade explosions going everywhere in this situation, and then an explosive flame. Palu's explosion of her own. Oh, but might be taking too much % here. That's what the trades are in Snake's favor. And finishing it off with an up tilt at 69%.
And there we go. Now we are moving on into game 5 territory. Both of these players have been playing phenomenally. I'm loving the adaptation of CJFrozen going on from the rest of the set. Recognizing situations like this, right? Every single time, Pacha was trying to force play the grounded game. CJFrozen is calling out again and again. You want to go high? You want to play the Palutena game? Nope, you're not having none of that. You have that upper who lingers for so long. Have the grenades bouncing up and down. You have that up smash that calls you out there, calls out that explosive flame.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned that. It feels like a lot of Palutenas, they just love doing that up B ledge cancels, edge cancels on those platforms. And it feels like CJ just taking advantage of that, knowing that Palutenas like to do that almost to a fault. But yeah, CJ taking advantage of that. But Border Hopper doing a great job in this first game. 85% almost unanswered. Trying to get a huge edge guard.
Oh my
down
God.
smash, but saved by the high ceiling of Town and City.
What a down smash. CJFrozen definitely hanging on second lease of life there. 70% on that Snake. And on Town and City, you recognize, a wise man once told me, no one ever picked Town and City with good intentions. No one ever picked Town and City with good intentions, my God. 107?
He wanted one thing, and it's disgusting, and that was back throw at the ledge. 170% on Snake. Snake is not a light character, so that is a huge stock swing. And he's already lapping him in percent. Can he get this edge guard? Huge forward air out of the corner.
He went for the reversal of a lifetime there. Of course, he wasn't able to find the spike hitbox just yet. He's still trying to play the grounded game here, but Pacha putting more of those grabs into his grounded game, forcing him in the awkward position, but the up tilt is going to come out there and catch Pacha again, getting a little too overzealous. We have the spot dodge and the up tilt. Yo, CJFrozen is a little shooken up there at the ledge to avoid those grabs.
Yeah, and CJ needed that up tilt to even out the stock soon, because it felt like if Pacha got too much momentum, it would have been an unwinnable situation. What was that? That was the weirdest hitbox of explosive flame, and it put him on the platform, and the platform sent him off stage. You'll never see that ever again.
He took him out on the gurney. That was crazy.
Wow.
The most awkward hitbox, and now CJ has to pick up on that. Possibly your final stock here of Winter's side. Need to bring it back. Comes the grenade, looking to make it back to stage. Went for the craziest down air. Pacha getting, again, a little overzealous. CJFrozen with the punish down throw coming out. Into down smash. Do we see a punish at the ledge?
No punish at the ledge. And one thing I want to say is when weird stuff like that happens, sometimes you get into your head, but it seems like CJ left off exactly. He did not let it phase him. He is right back in this game. Only 32% in it. And this is game 5 last stock. You couldn't have wanted any other way to open up this stream.
Looking for an opening. CJFrozen setting up the grenades across the entirety of Town and City, making it so scary for Pacha to land. CFR set up once more, catching that roll in there with the down air. Pacha putting good damage. Again, the dash attack out of the corner, catching CJFrozen getting a little overzealous, but still picking up there regardless. That dash attack coming out of the corner, fighting so much damage here on that Snake. Pacha looking for an opening, but CJFrozen finally taking the lead back.
And it is a 4% difference here. Dead even in this game number 5, but this edge guard situation could be the end. Right back air out of the corner. Oh my God, that was clutch.
looking for the openings. Here comes the down tilt, 95% looking to make it back. Cypher coming out, pressuring there as well. Here comes the parry. Dash attack out of the corner, keeping Pacha on the side platform. We can catch him in the air with the up smash, with the up tilt, with the down tilt. Anything that catches Palu out of the air. And Palu is still unfazed.
Palu is unfazed here. Oh my god, stuck in the corner, looking for an option. His own grenade betrayed him. Oh my god, he's looking for up tilt. I have a feeling the dash attack out of the corner, neither player able to get a punish. They're just swinging at each other. Anything sticking, off smash. Oh!
The Ambassador comes out, and the DI mix up on Town and City. CJFrozen immediately getting back thrown, and Pacha taking it in a